So, Otis, first of all, I got to tell you, you know what? I think I'm stronger than you, Otis.
That's a very, very powerful statement there, hon.
Yeah.
You have to show me out there in the ring or the weight room, where, to feel the power. But I guarantee you that could be a fact.
I was wondering, I was like, hey, you know what? I think I could take Otis.
Good Lord, now you think you could take me now? I mean, all right. This is a very confident lady over here. I mean, as a very competitive man, I'm going to tell you, these forearms can do a lot of damage. I'm going to squeeze.
We got to compare this. We got to compare the fist here. Like, what is this? Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
This is
You're
amazing.
definitely stronger.
Yeah, you can tell right away, right? Okay, so Otis, let's talk about today's event because this was a lot of fun to go out here. How did you feel being out there with everybody and, just getting to, have some fun?
I mean, the studs today were just keep going. I've met a lot of new faces today, some of his old faces. Glad to see them again. But I'm telling you, it's like I didn't know what the circle was going to be today. And I tell you what, it was like the bench press to me was like I couldn't believe they wanted that weights on there. I was like, hey, man, you want to do a 25? He goes, no, put 2 45s on each side. Did 10 reps. Then with the sled, they kept driving. We said just 2 laps. They did 5 laps. I mean, just watching their positivity with like just everything is awesome, and even if they were tired, it was just funny to see them just wipe the sweat off and go to the next one. So very motivating and very just fun because, again, me and Chad Gable enjoy this. Along with the rest of the community enjoy it. So I'm just glad today we got it in today, the day before the Royal Rumble, so everybody's jacked.
Exactly. So let's talk about you and Chad Gable because you guys we're constantly seeing you each and every single week tear it up.
Gable,
with Chad, yeah, you guys are always tearing it up on Monday Night Raw. You know what's that been like? You guys have been extremely popular, man.
Yeah, we're getting there, I think he's doing, with him doing a lot of shushin, him doing a lot of thank yous, and me doing a lot of shaking about in the wrestling squared circle. Yes, I mean, I feel like when they see two best friends in real life, they see two I always say like 2 hearts, 1 soul. Where you're all in the same page, and they see that. The fans see that. I think they do, and when they see you having fun out there, they have twice as much fun because again, I got his back. I know he has my back. And, a true tag team. The fans can smell it. And it smells good.
Yeah, it does smell good. And I feel like you guys both bring something totally different to the table. And so that's this really great balance that you guys have.
Yes.
So I do want to ask you because, like I mentioned, you are being seen weekly on television. And we've had some changes. Triple H is running creative right now. That's a huge change. I want to ask you, for you as a talent, what has that been like?
Well, he was the first man to hire me, I believe, when I was in NXT back in 2016, April. Yep, April 17th. I'm not good with dates, but Hunter's awesome. I had a great relationship with Vince at the same time with Hunter. It's just like he really demands, to be the leader of the team, but he is also giving us the right way to be a leader. And he just basically, you earn his trust, you trust him, and then we do business. So to me, like Hunter's been doing a fantastic job with creative.
That's really awesome. And now I also want to ask you, Otis, it's a totally random question, but I'm curious.
Randoms.
Okay, good. I'm curious. What do you eat in a day? What does the Otis food schedule look like?
I mean, it does depend on the hours and travel. I mean, I got to have my toast in the morning. I'm a really big weirdo. I love just 8 sunny side up eggs, either with English muffins or with bagels. I just dip it in there, with a side of sausage. And very, very good hearty breakfast. And then with lunch, I got to have a sandwich. I love Italian-style sandwich, cold-cut sandwiches. Love that olive oil in there. And then for dinner time, it's got to be some kind of I've been really bad with fish lately. I can eat shrimp. I've lost my salmon taste buds. So now I'm just pure beef, chicken, and pork. So, yeah. So I say something with bacon and beef at nighttime, baby. Oh, and then pasta. I love pasta.
Any type of pasta? Or, do you have a favorite topping, any of that?
It's a toss-up between chicken Alfredo or beef burgundy. That's a recipe. It's not beef stroganoff. It's a little different, but it's very, very juicy beef.
What about when you're on the road and you're traveling? It's a little harder to keep on the schedule that you normally do. What's your go-to restaurant?
Oh, baby. Go-to restaurant. So we do travel with our food at home, but I tell you what, though, I'm a huge fan of Whataburger. Yes. Sweet, the sweet and spicy, baby, number 3. If you want to get nice and juicy and dirty, you order that burger, baby. It's not even a restaurant. It's just an amazing place to be.
Awesome, Otis. And my last question to you is, man, I want to know your goals in WWE. Short-term goals, long-term goals. What do we want to see Otis accomplish in WWE?
I just get the train moving. Again, it's like with you have a vision in your head of what you want to do. You dream about it. You always have fantasies throughout the day. Some triggers you off. You're just like you hear a cool song and you start thinking about stuff like highlights for yourself. What's next? You can't really determine because there's only one thing guaranteed in life is there's no guarantees. So just keep doing as I'm doing, and obviously everybody wants to be the world champion, but I just want to keep making people happy when they see me, and just keep just being a light, as they say, instead of everybody has some people have bad days, most have worse days, but for me, part of my job and my personal thing to do when I go out there is shine the light to those people who are having a hard time and just then have them have a good time. That doesn't make any sense.
You want people to be happy.
Happy.
And Otis, I want to get it. Like, can we get a ooh yeah? Because you do it really well. Like, what's the method there? If I want to execute a really good ooh yeah, just like Otis, how would I do that?
I got two different ones. If you see a nice lady walking by and go ooh yeah, but then if you're really really out there and the fans are going wild, you go ooh yeah.
Those are
two
great.
Types right there.
Those are great. You can use whichever one.
I'm
Otis.
a gentleman.
You are a gentleman. Thank you so much, Otis, for chatting with me today.
Yes,
it was a blast. Thank you so much.
That handshake. She's got the power.
Thank you, Otis.
Yes.
Thank you.